It's rough out here, Cowboy Nation. It's definitely rough out here. The Dallas Cowboys fall to the Chicago Bears, and it wasn't a slugfest, but 31-14 as the final score. And we got some things we gotta say. Let's get right into it. So before the game, I wanted to highlight that I was afraid of this game and how it can go out, because like I said, control of this game was more of the most important thing I wanted to do. I knew we were playing a quarterback that he's very talented and everything like that. And I know the record said one thing, but what we gave up and what we shown versus New York warranted signs, okay? And those signs really did show their ass this time. The passing defense is in complete disarray. Where to start? Eberflus, your entire scheme is built on defending the big play. And this season has nothing but us giving up the big play. So I have questions about this. I have questions. Now, I made a video last week on the safeties and their contributions to this. I pretty much am out on them as safeties in general. I need Eberflus to wake up. I said that they need to get cut down, and I didn't give it any excuse, because I said that in a defense, who makes the call for the coverage is not the cornerbacks. It is the safety. It is your roof. They're supposed to be cerebral and have instincts at the same exact time. So if they're late on reactions and they can't recover, that is very alarming. Very alarming. Okay, I don't know what it is. Is it communications? Is it just pure ability? Is it that we're not? It seems like our fundamentals are just off. We don't know what to do. We just seem so out of whack, and there needs to be a big change coming in this room. It has to be a big change, whether it be the coach, the passing game coordinator, someone who should be over the schematics and telling them what to do. What is their counters per game plan? All I know is this: we do not have a roof of the defense. And the old goal saying is this: I thank the Lord for the roof over my head. But if you don't have a roof for your defense, you have no defense. Right now, our Achilles heel for this entire defense is the big play. But I just question, the answer of it is blurred, as I don't know, it's very blurred and it's far away than we actually think. And it's going to take some very simple steps in order to get there. We need to correct step one. Like I said, this is a fundamental issue, because this is a tendency now. This is a complete tendency now. Now, every team for the rest of the 18 games or whatever games we have left are going to test our roof every time, because they just don't think you're good enough back there. So how will Eberflus respond? It's time to let go of the stubbornness goal, especially in personnel. It's time to sit down with Donovan Wilson, in my opinion. Even consider limiting the snaps of Malik Wilson, because I know you're like I said before, you're prioritizing the cerebral, but we need to prioritize athleticism now. Your corners didn't do that much better. Diggs, I defended you all season, and if you are that much hurt, you need to stop playing like it's your normal self. I'm gonna be honest with you. You did not have a great game as well. Elam did not have a great game as well. But we're putting the bulk of the blame on the safeties, because you're not out there told to do what to cover. So you falling down and slipping, that is on you. You not coming up in a tackle, that is on you. But we are in complete disarray, because we have Eberflus that want to play soft defense, but our roof, even in the prevent defense, can't permit, it still can't limit the guy from getting behind him. And that is a big problem. As far as the linebackers, I'm done with Jack Sanborn. I don't know who's left to defend him. He's bad in coverage, he's bad in space, and that is becoming a tendency as well. Maris Luafau should have been got reps. Damone Clark needs to sit down as well. Find you a new will linebacker, please. Is it time for Shamar James? I don't know. As far as the defensive line goes, the edges in the edge room, my sentiments were correct. As far as you getting any type of rush, even though I don't think this is on you, because a lot of these passes are them just taking advantage of our soft coverage and you cannot get there, you're still not being an effective aspect of this defense. And it confirms everything I've been saying. We really miss Micah Parsons. I'm not even gonna lie. We've actually been doing pretty well versus the run, but the problem is we can't defend the pass. It's like we switched out, and it's looking completely dead. The entire defense as a whole is very discombobulated. I'm very nervous, but I love when desperation kicks in, because we saw a team last year with Mike Zimmer, and a team that we should have been a automatic lottery pick I saw guys on that defense that are 4th, 5th, and 6th string guys come in and fight. Just fight. So, Eberflus, your coaching staff, how will you fight? How will you simplify? How will you correct the things? Because we have a big game next week versus Green Bay, and all eyes are on you, and there it is. Cowboy Nation hope is pretty much lost, okay? But I'm not giving up. To the offense wasn't perfect either. I feel like you overlooked your opponent. You saw they didn't have Jalen Johnson and they didn't have Kyle Gordon, and you thought it was going to be an easy feat. Also, I really do find it disgusting every time we run it with wide receivers, and it came back to bite us. Sure, it was a freak play, but I'm telling you, we could have avoided. Shoddy down the stretch, you made me nervous, okay? The run game was killing, and we just completely abandoned it later on. I know we was in the shootout portion of it, but we was getting damn near 7 yards a pop. I know the defense, them giving up big plays, sure. But listen, I'm not going to leave you off the hook as well. There is a lot of things to do. The offensive line goes. We're going to have to go back and watch the film. But during the stretch, we got to get better when it's time to get in shootout mode, because our pass blocking is a little iffy. Sure, the tackles are a little iffy. But like I said, it's because we're getting discombobulated as an offense and getting off in our entire rhythm. And we need to correct that immediately. You feel me? So the tight ends, it's going to be tough. I hope CeeDee Lamb's okay. George Pickens came in. He wowed, a bit. But this offense has some execution things that we really need to clean up. Dak, you got to be better. And this is why you are a great player and you can carry us. But times when you get to pressing, the 2 interceptions in the end, I know the game was already lost. But like I said, everyone has to take accountability. Overall, the Cowboys completely overlooked this team and they did not go in focused, and we have a lot of problems coming up. How will we respond? In my opinion, this should be the wake-up call to Cowboys Nation, saying that this current roster and this regime needs a big makeup and a big turn of events in terms of trades or etc. I'm no longer just running back. I think I'm prioritizing aggression as a whole this week. Whether it be DN, whether it be safety, whether it be running back, we need to be pressing to get this team better, and also pressing these coaches. But aggression in general needs to be the key. The season is not lost. That's my time, Cowboy Nation. Until next time, peace.